Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to the video lesson. I'm Shweta Gupta, your math teacher, and today I'm going to teach you Review Worksheet 3 Part 1. So, it's a kind of revision of whatever you have learned from lesson number 11 to lesson number 15. So, let's get started. Now children, let's come to question number 1 of review worksheet 3, which is fill in the blanks. We will first do the B part of this question. The question is 7 by 10 is equal to how much percent? So here 7 by 10 is a common fraction and you have to write this common fraction in the form of percentage. Now, how we will do this? Children, you know that for writing a fraction in percentage or even a whole number in percentage, do we do? For writing the fraction in percentage, we have to multiply 7 by 10 by 100. So, when we multiply 7 upon 10 by 100, the common 0 in 10 and 100 is cancelled. So, what is left in the numerator? 7 multiplied by 10, which is equal to 70%. So, 7 upon 10 is equal to 70%. Now, let's move to the D part. Here, the fraction is 5 upon 16 and you have to change this fraction into percentage. So, again, we are going to multiply this fraction by 100 in order to change it into percentage. So 5 upon 16 multiplied by 100. Now we can divide the denominator 16 and the numerator 100 by common number 4. So 16 divided by 4 is equal to 4 and 100 divided by 4 is equal to 25. So now 5 multiplied by 25 upon 4. So 125 divided by 4 or 125 upon 4, which is equal to 31.25%. Now children, let's come to the F part of question number 1, which is there is a decimal fraction 0.055 and you have to write this decimal fraction as percentage. So first of all, we have to change the decimal fraction to common fraction. So how we will do? Let us see. It will become equal to 0.55 will become equal to 55 upon 1000. And now 55 upon 1000 is equal to how much percentage? So what we will do? We will multiply it by 100. Now we can cancel 20 common 0 in 100 and 1000. So what is left? 55 upon 10, which is equal to 5.5%. Now let's move to the next part. Here you have to write 16 meter is equal to how much percent of 1 kilometer. So now children, as we know that 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. So 16 meter is equal to 16 upon 1000, and since we have to write percentage of 1 kilometer, we will multiply it by 100, which is now we can cancel the common 20 in 100 and in 1000. So what is left? 16 upon 10, which is equal to 1.6%. So 16 meter is equal to 1.6% of 1 kilometer. Now children, let's move to the next question, which is question number 2 of the review worksheet 3. In this question, the question is write as a common fraction and a decimal fraction. Now children, first of all, we have to write it as a common fraction and then as a decimal fraction. So let us do the C part of this question. The C part is 1.39%. So you have to write 1.39% as common fraction as well as a decimal fraction. So first we will write it as a common fraction. And how? Let us see. 1.39% we can write it as 139 upon 100%, right? So 139 upon 100%, when it is percent, means we are dividing 139 upon 100 by 100. Okay, percent means upon divided by 100 or something upon 100. So, or out of 100. So 139 upon 100% means 139 upon 100 out of 100 or divided by 100. So now 139 upon 100, we will write the multiplication sign and we will write the reciprocal of 100, which is 1 upon 100. Now this is equal to 139 upon 10,000. So this 1.39%, when written as common fraction, it is equal to 139 upon 10,000. Now let's move to the next part, that 1.39% when we write it as decimal fraction. As we know that 1.39 is equal to 139 upon 100, and since it is written as percent, so we have to divide it by 100. So 139 upon 100 multiply by reciprocal of 100, which is 1 upon 100, which is equal to 139 upon 10,000. And now 139 upon 10,000, when written as decimal fraction, it will be equal to 0.0139. As you know, there are 4 0 in the denominator, so the position of the decimal point will be equal to 4 plus 1, that is 5th position from the right hand side. Okay, so the answer is 0.0139, and this answer is written as decimal fraction. So now let's move to the next question, which is question number 3. And what is the question? Well, the question is find. You have to find the value. So let us do the B part of this question, which is 22 1/2% of rupees 280. So you have to find out what is 22 1/2% of rupees 280 is equal to. So let us see how we will do this question. 22 1 upon 2, when written as improper fraction, it will be 45 upon 2% of rupees 280. 45 upon 2% means 45 upon 2 out of 100, or 45 upon 2 divided by 100. Right? So we will write like this: 45 upon 2 multiply by 100 in the numerator. Right? Now 45 upon 200 of rupees 280 is equal to 45 upon 200 multiplied by rupees 280. So now we can write like this: 45 multiplied by 280 in the numerator upon 200 in the denominator. Now children, we can first we will cancel the common 0 in 280 and 200, and then we will divide 28 in the numerator and 20 in the denominator by common number 4. We get 7 in the numerator and 5 in the denominator. So now 45 multiplied by 7 in the numerator and 5 in the denominator. 5. Now again we will divide 45 in the numerator and 5 in the denominator by the common number 5. And what do we get? We get 45 divided by 5 is equal to 9, and 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. So what is left? 9 multiplied by 7, which is equal to rupees 63. Therefore children, 22 1 upon 2% of rupees 280 is equal to rupees 63. Now let's come to the next part of question number 3, which is part C. 30% of 600 gram means you have to find out what is the value of 30% of 600 gram. 30% means 30 out of 100. So we will write 30 upon 100 of 600 gram. Children, 30 upon 100 multiply by 600 gram, because the of means multiply. Now 600 and 100, we can divide 600 and 100 by common number 100. So 600 divided by 100 is equal to 6 and 100 divided by 100 is equal to 1. So what is left? Well, 630 multiplied by 6, which is equal to 180 gram. So 30% of 600 gram is equal to 180 gram. Children, I hope you have understood all the question number 1, 2 and 3 of review worksheet 3 very well. And so now you will do the home assignment from these three questions, question number 1, 2 and 3, in your notebook in a very neat and clean handwriting and without taking anybody's help. Okay, so you will do this home assignment on your own. So the first one is fill in the blanks. The second one, write as a common fraction and a decimal fraction. And the third one, find. So this way we have come to the end of this video lesson. Thank you, my dear student, for watching the video lesson till the end. Keep watching, keep learning.